While for most of us, Christmas is still too far off to warrant thinking about, others in the community have already started stuffing stockings. And although Fiji might not be the first place to pop into your mind during the festive season, it is the area of focus for at least one group looking to spread some Christmas cheer. Operation Christmas Child Coordinator Verna Rutherford is with us this evening to tell us all about it. Good evening.
Good evening.
Now tell us a little bit about what Operation Christmas Child is.
Well, Operation Christmas Child is a program where we send shoeboxes full of clothes, toys, stationery and things like that that they don't normally have to individual children, to villages, and we send them in the thousands. So people fill a box, bring it to my place, and we send them off to Auckland, and you know, it's just a wonderful way of spreading some good cheer to people who don't normally get presents.
How long has the program been running?
Well, it was started in England probably about 30 years ago, but it's been running in New Zealand for 10 to 12 years. So.
And how did you get involved with the program?
Well, the previous coordinator came and talked at our church, and I got so inspired that I've just picked it up and run with it. So I've been the Dunedin coordinator for about 5 years. So.
Is the project financed in any way?
Only by donations. People are supposed to or asked to put $9 in each box for processing and getting them to the islands where they go. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So it depends on the goodwill of people who actually put more in than they need to.
And what results have you seen with this endeavour so far?
Well, we started off, you know, and I can probably go from the church first off, because as a parish we did 50 the first year. Then we increased it to 93, and then it was 100, and last year was 116. So I'm hoping that we'll top that this year. But there were 840 boxes in my lounge last year, so I'm hoping we can make 1,000 this year.
Wonderful, and this is simply based on the generosity of people in the community bringing the goods to you in the first place.
Yes.
So does it spread through sort of word of mouth? Word
of mouth, schools, churches, you know, community groups. It's just such a wonderful idea, you know, because I mean, we have so much here, and in Fiji in particular, it takes a month's wages to pay for one child to go to school.
Okay.
So if they've got more than one child, sometimes they miss out on education. And to see these children open their boxes, say, I've got a pencil case, I've got a school book, I can go to school. And they're absolutely delighted. You know, whereas if you gave it to New Zealand children, they would think, huh?
Why was Fiji chosen?
Well, it moves around. Last year it was Cambodia, the year before was Papua New Guinea, and so, you know, they're all areas that have such poor people in them and very few resources. So if the government agrees to Operation Christmas Child going into that country, then we do it.
How can people find out more or get involved this year?
Well, they can ring me on 476 3975. I live at 63 Greenwich Street, so anybody can come past. I have boxes, I have pamphlets, I have all sorts of things at home.
All right.
And they can see how boxes are actually, you know, some of the ones that are already packed and are sitting in my lounge waiting to go to Auckland.
Excellent. I'm sure there'll be a rather large line beating its way to your door.
That would be great.
In next to no time. Operation Christmas Child Coordinator Verna Rutherford, thanks very much for your time.
Thank you very much.